you just DJ that event, but like we also mentioned earlier,
Mm-hmm.
you're a producer as well. How closely incorporated are those two, you know, titles?
Mm-hmm.
Because you know, DJ and they not producers for the most part, but you do both.
Yeah.
But the job is more or less tied together.
So I would say with DJing and producing, honestly, it started to become very, very. It's always been a relationship between it because production and DJing is really about taste.
Mm-hmm.
It's about what you like, and it's about how well can you present that to the world. So in DJ, it's about blending. It's about putting together things in a way that is nice for the consumer to hear. So for me, I took up DJing last year just with spending a lot of time around DJ, specifically Little Town. Like I watched her and the way that she did things, and it kind of inspired me to pick up some decks and see if I could make something happen with it. But really, it's just a way for me to kind of like express my taste in music without necessarily always having to lean on my production. But a lot of the skills are transferable when you think about timing and just finding music and finding new sounds and inspiration.
Yeah.
You can do a lot of that, especially through DJing, because that's going to allow you to listen to new stuff. Like you got to figure out what are people listening to, and then from what people listen to, what do you like that they listen to, and then from there, then you can start to link stuff back to older music or. I said in Blind Tiger, like my favorite mix that I got off was I mixed Skinny Shook 2 from Freddie Gibbs, Alfredo 2. I mixed it into I Want to Be a Man.
That's tough.
The BPMs
Okay,
are right
that's
there.
dope.
There's
Yeah,
a
that's
lot of
dope.
open space into it. But also, like, if you know anything about Freddie Gibbs, I'm a fan of his music. He also does a lot of stuff where it's like he'll rap on like older R&B samples,
Yeah.
or he'll take older R&B stuff. So it even leans back to what he does creatively. So it's like that's just an example of it. But like, I encourage everybody to do everything. Like, take a shot at anything because one, if you really love it, you'll stick at it. And if you don't, you'll just know, hey, at least I gave it a try, and I knew that wasn't for me.
Yeah.
And then you can move on to something else. So if you're thinking about DJing, you're thinking about producing, go get that $200 controller from Guitar Center. Go get FL. That shit is free. Like, go get that. Find the. Oh yeah,
Bullshit.
he told me for months, yo, bro. Try to slide to the crib, learn to produce. I'm like, okay, bet. Like, I got the headphones on, speakers is turned on, laptop is ready to go. But this, once again, this is not to shade or shame nobody. It all happens at your own time.
100%.
But the only way that you'll ever figure out if you have a goal or something is literally just start anywhere. And I know it sounds corny to say, but I swear to God,
Nah, it really
the
is.
best advice is literally just to start.
Yeah.
Because once you start, you'll figure out all the shit that you can't do, and then now you start asking people, yo, how do I do X, Y, and Z? Like, nobody, y'all didn't just start a podcast and immediately knew what to do. You didn't start doing the shit, even like y'all love for fashion and stuff. Like, you didn't just wake up one day and was like, yeah, nah, I knew where to get this, and this all at the same time.
Exactly.
It's all from pieces and studying and figuring out what to do best. So I encourage everybody, if you feeling inclined to do anything, start. Don't have no shame about it. Suck at it. That's the biggest thing that I have a problem with is I don't be wanting to start shit because I know I'm going to be bad at it. I'm going to be good at it eventually. But you're going to be bad at it for the most part when you first start.
Yeah.
Facts.
But keep struggling through being bad at it, get a little bit better, and the next thing you know, you're doing whatever it is that you want to put your mind to.
Facts. I got a question about DJing. Like, I just want to know, what's your favorite type of DJing style? And the best way that I can make the question better for you is like me when I DJ, because I got a DJ, I just do it for fun.
Yeah.
And I like to do chopped and screwed. That's my favorite.
I'm trying to get into
I ain't
that.
gonna lie, that's my shit. I ain't
You
gonna
just
lie.
mixed something the last time I was over at the crib. It was a crazy transition. I can't remember. I had posted it too. And I think you had said something about it.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't even remember. It was a crazy transition or something, and I was just like, maybe. You
I
should
think it was
probably-
What You Won't Do and Passion Fruit. Or no,
Nah,
what's that
was-
Drake song?
Oh yeah, Western World.
Yeah, Western World Flows
yeah,
and
yeah.
what You Won't Do.
Yeah.
But that really is what DJing is about at its core. It is about having fun with music. It is about, to me, what I find the most joy in is being put in a space where I can play things that people don't typically hear out. Like stuff that you love in your car or maybe your friends fuck with, but y'all like, man, we would never go to a club or an event and actually hear somebody play
Yeah.
this. I'm the person that's trying to play it.
Yes.
Like I'm trying to play track 13 from your favorite album.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm gonna mix it into something that you already love and that really works for it. But I'm trying to play something that you like. Man, I didn't think that nobody would play this, or I didn't think this would work in this environment.
Yeah.
So I would say that's just my style of like DJs before. Like, I don't see myself as like a career DJ. I see it as a way to kind of like extend my love for music by showing it in a different art form. But that's really what it's all about. It's about having fun, and it's about just sharing it to get that reaction out of people, like transitioning between songs.
I feel that.
That's cool.
So what got you started into producing? I know we jumped around a lot, but
It's
we
cool.
didn't get into.
We'll fix it in post.
Oh, yeah. They'll get to it eventually. They'll see the clips.
Our fault.
No, but tell everybody like what got you into producing and whatnot, because that is it's a hard craft to learn.
Right.
Like you said, you don't want to just jump into things that you know you're gonna suck, and this is trial and error and things like that. What got you into it, and what made you just stick it through?
So, in my household, grew up a lot in church, so just a big background in music, being in the choir and listening to a lot of gospel music. But my brother was actually the first producer in our house. We had one computer, and it was in his room. So he downloaded the FL Studio, and he started his career at like 12. So he was making beats all through middle school, all through high school, even like really got a strong foothold into the Chicago area. Like, he was really big into making like bopping beats, which is like their dance style, specifically out west, to the point that he also even got a record with Lotto before she was even Lotto. He produced a record with him and his friend that landed on her radar. So he had been a producer since like 2012, 2011. I started producing when I was going to college. I bought a MacBook, and I was like, I'm going to do something that's going to be good for school, but also is going to allow me to produce. So I used a lot of my like student refund money, as well as something like the going away to like fun, getting my laptop, and then I did what you're not supposed to do. I started buying shit. Do not start producing and just start spending wild money on shit that you don't even understand. I bought Pro Tools, and I had no inkling to record myself. You do not need Pro Tools if you were not going to actually like sit back and record music.
Yeah.
Like, I just wanted to make the music, but I spent $400 on it. Like, I still look back at this and I'm like, what was I thinking?
Just buying it because that's what people.
Because that's what
you-
everybody
Because
else
you
talk
heard it in
about.
the interview, they're like, yeah, Pro Tools. I'm like, okay, cool. What is this about?
Yeah.
I downloaded it. I used it once and deleted it. Like, $400 down the drain. But I just got it back, and 10 years later, I did it now. But anyway, so did that, and to my own point, the advice I give is from personal experience. I legit worked on a beat every single day for the first year, and I sucked. Like, there were highlights in it, but I'm like, I wasn't even making music. Like, I was very close, and then one day it just snapped. I was like, okay, I made a beat. Now I can start producing. So that started my journey. For about 5 years, there wasn't a day that I didn't work on a beat, make a beat, open up my laptop. I'm talking about Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, St. Patrick's Day. Every day I was on my laptop doing something. Like, trying to get better, looking up YouTube videos, teaching myself something, and like, and YouTube is a great resource. Like, if you can find a mentor, great. But if you can't, put in your most clunkiest question. Yo, how do I mix my kick with my 808? You're going to find 12 videos of people that had the same problem. Like, this is how I do it. This is how I make it sound that way. All your awkward questions, every one that I ever had. Yo, I'll have sound coming out of this. I can put it in there and somebody have it. Yeah, I did that, or actually did one time. Here's how you fix it. So, using YouTube as a resource. I never used my brother as a resource because I was in fake competition with him that he didn't know about. But yeah, just doing that, and so now it sounds crazy to say, but like, I'm 8 years into producing, and the biggest part that I also tell people about producing is, don't worry so much about the money and the aspect of like trying to make money off of it initially. Because if you do that, one, you're either going to be producing stuff that you don't care about, and you're going to get sick of it, you're going to burn yourself out, or you're going to be so money driven that you're going to nickel and dime yourself to where you're selling high quality production for $10. Just because you want somebody to pay for something. Focus more on developing your craft, and then also, I had to take my own advice, go outside and actually meet and interact with producers. Like, especially in Indianapolis, you can send people beats and stuff like that, and sometimes it works, especially if your shit is hard, and that's what they're looking for. But a lot of times, people just want to actually see a face. Like, they want to know that you're a real person, that you're somebody that cares about what's going on. And the easiest way to make a relationship with artists is show up.
Yeah.
If they post a flyer performance somewhere and you fuck with what they doing, go to the show.
Yeah.
Like, even if they don't pick your beat or anything like that, like, go, show up, and create the relationship.
For sure.
And then now, not only do you have an avenue where you can make music with somebody and they value your opinion and your taste, but now you also have the opportunity to really, like, make a friend, maybe.
Yeah.
Like, if y'all never do music, like,
Yeah.
at least you have somebody that cares about you and supports you in the space. And if you have stuff that maybe they ain't they taste, like, you know, hey, you're not what I'm looking for, but such and such might need you.
Yeah.
So it's all about building relationships in that sense. But that's pretty much my producing journey in a unibridge version. A year was terrible. Like, I look back some of the beats, I'm like, I see what I was trying to do, but and then about 6-7 years of like really just producing and refining and trying to work and build my sound up that way.